Okay, so welcome to Mountain Refuge. Here's our story. 13 years ago, God put on our hearts to find a place for Mountain Refuge, or that He wanted to give us a place. We didn't know Mountain Refuge as that name back then, but as time has gone on, doors have not been opened for us to find a place. And so it was a long journey of waiting on God to see what He had for us. And
A long journey.
a long journey. And so here we are. We're starting to lose hope in the dream of Mountain Refuge. And in January, we took a course that was about dreaming again. I think, what was it called?
Dare to dream.
Dare to Dream. And during that time, there was an ad for this house came up, and we thought, well, we'll just go take a look. Maybe it'll rekindle our dream again for Mountain Refuge. At this point, we had moved from Nelson to Oliver, and when we saw this place, we were amazed at how much it checked off all the boxes of the things that we were looking for. And so we kept pursuing it, and the doors kept opening, pursuing it, and the doors kept opening, to the point where we were speaking to the owner about purchasing the property. We didn't have peace about purchasing it quite yet. We're not sure what that's about, but we're just trying to follow God's leading the best we can. And the owner agreed to rent it to us for 3 years as we figure out what is on God's mind in the meantime. So here we are at this amazing log house in the mountains in Oliver. So we want to take you on a tour because it's amazing.
All right, here's the back side of the mountain house. We're on 10 acres here, so we have lots of land to develop and play with. And we'll take you inside the house.
Come on inside.
All right, so down there goes down to a basement. It's unfinished at the moment. There is potential for a few rooms. Bathroom, upstairs bathroom. Our guest room at the moment, prepped and ready. And then the beautiful space.
So this space, one of our main concerns was that it's pretty small, but we have a few ideas. One of them is that we hope to run Mountain Refuge mainly spring, summer, fall, because we are also adventure-based, mountain adventures, of course. So the idea is using outside space. So we'd really like to build an outdoor kitchen, outdoor dining area, so that we mainly utilize that when we have larger groups. For now, we're going to try the best to utilize this space, but one idea is that we're going to push this kitchen back into that bedroom space in behind and make this into a dining area. So this will be mainly just dining out here, and then a little living room area to sit by the fire. So that's mainly the usage of this space.
Okay, so up the stairs is a loft area. At the moment it's 1 bedroom, but we would like to open it up to have as our teaching area, main meeting room area. There's also a bathroom up there as well. And of course an epic view. So imagine waking up every morning to your quiet time, and we'll just stop for a few seconds and let you hear what we hear.
So it's pretty incredible silence, that's for sure. Okay, so the trailer here, which we have between the house and the office, is where Seth, myself, and the kids will be living until we build a staff accommodation and a dwelling for us to live in. We're currently in the house until probably March, when we move back into the trailer. Here's the office. So we have this nice office space, which we want to build a little deck out front at some point, do some painting, still unpacking boxes, as you can see. And here's the good sized garage. We have lots of building projects ahead, which we'll explain when we get to the other side of the house again. Okay, so now we're back at the back side, the driveway side of the house. One of the plans is, I think in behind us, or at least by Seth's head there, we have a fire pit. And that's kind of the area where we'd like to do the outdoor kitchen, dining area, because there's a fair amount of nice space there And then we will turn the camera around in a moment and show you, we have 10 acres to play with. So we're trying to figure out where things go and pray about what the best plan is. But we'd also like to have a large garden, maybe a few animals.
Yeah.
Perfect place for it, except for we got to figure out wildlife, since we've had a few bear visitors and whatnot, a lot of deer. But up in this area is where we really want to build a number of guest cabins. And so that will start hopefully in the spring. So right behind me here, we have a lot of different little plateau areas where we'll be building these little A-frame cabins that we've dreamt about for the last 3 years. So we're excited to get going.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it. There's not a lot on the property, but there's a lot of potential. So if you love building, come visit us if you want some peace and quiet, minus the kids. But yeah, we're really excited and look forward to just walking this journey with you all.